Oh, congratulations on The Strangers Chapter 1.
Thank you very much.
So you guys are the team of writers here. Well, when it comes to like rebooting or bringing the classic to the new generation, there's going to be a lot of Puritans and diehard fans like, oh, is it going to be good? How do you put their minds at ease about this?
Well, I think that's the advantage to us doing a trilogy is we were able to stay close to the original in a lot of ways for Chapter 1, and then do a lot more of our own thing, not just in Chapter 1, but especially in Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. So hopefully we satisfy what people liked about the original by keeping it, and we had time and space to add our own twist.
Want to add to that?
No, I think it's well said. We wanted to make a satisfying trilogy, a satisfying story over 3 movies that have kind of their own they're horror movies, but each one has their own kind of unique spin on a horror movie, which I think makes it kind of cool.
So why not space it out? Why so ambitious to shoot all 3 together that's back to back?
Well, I think it's just easier cost-wise, I think, to shoot all at once. But yeah, but it's definitely 3 movies released at 3 separate times.
Yeah, but it does give us the advantage of doing something that really hasn't been done much before, which is to release an original and 2 sequels all within the space of a year. And the only way you'd be able to do that production-wise would be to shoot them all at the same time.
Last question: if there's another horror franchise out there that you want to look at, if we can only reboot it, which one do you want to get your hands on?
Well, I think that the ones I love have already been rebooted: Halloween and Friday the 13th. But who's to say if these 3 do great? We'll have Strangers 4, 5, and 6 coming at you.
Yes, that would be our preference, is to keep this one going rather than reboot another one.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Let me get you in the frame. Fantastic. I overheard this is your birthday today?
It is, I know. It's a little insane to do this whole thing.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
So what's it like premiering your movie?
Oh my goodness, it's amazing. I was saying, seeing the fans around the corner is just another world.
I haven't seen it. I got a ticket. I want to see it. So what's your role? What can you tease us?
So my character's name is Annie, and she may or may not be involved in the disruption of the town.
Oh, and how easily scared are you watching horror films?
So scared. Always. Very, very, very scared. So this will be really fun for me to watch. Like that.
And I bet you can spoil for us if you're going to show up in Chapter 2, Chapter 3? No?
I can neither confirm nor deny. Sorry.
It's all right, no problem. So what's your upcoming projects beyond this one?
It's just this one for right now, but I have a couple of things in the works that I'm not really allowed to talk about, but I'm excited for when I finally can.
Dorothy, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
How does it feel to be premiering your movie?
Oh my God, it feels incredible. It's like an event and an experience, and to be able to finally be here is amazing.
Back to back shooting. That's 3 movies. That's ambitious.
Back to back. It was 55 days, 37-day night shoots. It was definitely a challenge, but we got through it.
No regret? That must have been exhausting, right?
No regrets. Exhausting, but you know what? It's worth it. And being on set is my happy place. So, especially when you're filming a movie like this, that's such a legendary film.
With something like this and being a reboot, a lot of the fans of the original are going to be like, okay, how do you top that? How are you going to do that?
I mean, it's hard to top it, because when you create something like this for audiences to actually want to go to the theaters with anyone and actually make it a relatable experience from the past is something that I feel like it's tough to crack.
All right, so
Yeah.
is there any other franchise that you want to kind of resurrect or reboot that you want to get your hands on?
I mean, I'm definitely thinking, I'm not going to say it out loud, but I've manifested them, so that's what I'll tell you.
Okay, thank you so much. Brooklyn, congratulations on The Strangers Chapter 1.
Thank you. I'm super excited. Very scared, but excited.
I haven't seen the film. I got ticket to see it. So
Perfect.
How scared will I be?
Very scared.
Right.
You might not be able to sleep at night, and that's what we're hoping for.
What's it like working with Madeline and all the co-stars?
Oh, the cast of this whole thing is amazing. Everyone throughout the trilogy has just been a pleasure to work with. I mean, Rennie as the director and Courtney, the producer, was just amazing. They really set the tone for a great trilogy, I think.
Now, with something like this, a reboot, the fans of the classic will be like, how are you going to top that? What can you tell them? Well, how do you put their mind at ease?
I think we really just dive into more of a deeper backstory behind all of this, and anyone who's kind of been craving more from that, I think they're really going to be excited about all the attention to detail that we've given them.
And you can't tell us if you're going to show up in Chapter 2 or 3?
Nope, you're going to have to watch and find out.
Before I let you go, I'm going to ask, what are some of your horror movies of all time?
I mean, I'm a big scaredy cat. I'm really afraid of horror films, but I think watching The Strangers, especially knowing after I was cast through all of it and seeing it, it is a pretty horrifying movie, and it's, I think, a lot of people's favorites for a reason.
Congratulations on The Strangers Chapter 1.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What's it like premiering this movie after having shot all 3 back-to-back or something like that?
Yeah, we shot all 3 back-to-back in 2022, so it's been a while, but very excited for it to come out and people to see it. And I think it's like you take an original movie that had such a following, right, in the horror community, and now it's just become something that's just like, hopefully we can, let's say, tie at least, if not it's not about beating. It's like art is not about beating. It's about like, the creative process. And I think we take a story and we just try to make it even more,
What's it, how physically demanding was this role for you? Did you do your own stunts?
I can't answer that.
That's the secret. It's a spoiler. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's not for me to answer. It's not for me to answer.
So how scared will I be? Because I got the ticket right here. I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it?
I'm going to see it.
Have you seen the first one?
Yes, I saw the first one.
Scarier.
Scarier.
I hope.
The jump scares were really effective.
I think so, yeah. I mean, like, Rennie's an incredible director, and I think Courtney, Rafaela, everybody behind the project has just made such an incredible job taking a classic and trying to, like, give it a new feel. So I think that was really good. So I think you'll be scared, yeah.
Let me ask you, are you a Riverdale fan? Are you
Of course, come on, of course. Who's not? Who's not?
What's it like? You must have been starstruck working with Madeline.
No, she was lovely, so I don't think it's an element of being starstruck. Like I think at the end of the day, we're all actors. We all know how hard it is to succeed in this business, and the fact that she's doing so well is great. But I never felt like. I felt great working with her.
Hey Mark, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I remember interviewing you for Piranha 10 years ago.
Right.
Now, what is the fascination with rejuvenating classics for today's fans?
You're the first person who asked me, and I actually forgot that there was that connection. I don't know, but I think we did a heck of a job on rejuvenating Piranha, and we definitely have on The Strangers. I think both of them, the challenge was to modernize them and don't insult the originals, but go down your own path. And I know we've done that. And the cast, the world we live in now, which is scarier than ever, the fact that so many people I know didn't want to come tonight because they're afraid to see the movie. It's all good shit.
Now, why so ambitious, shooting back to back to back?
Because not a lot of people have done it.
Oh, okay.
And because I have this Power, one of my TV series, Power, became the Power Universe. So 11 years, 5 series. And I've learned a lot about audiences. They can't wait for what comes next. So we figured, let's just give them what comes next without making them wait so long. I don't always like the questions of like, so when's the sequel coming? Well, here we come. So we'll be there.
Congratulations on The Strangers Chapter 1.
Thank you very much.
What's it like to be premiering a movie that you work exhaustingly on?
I know, I'm sure you've heard before, we filmed all 3 back to back in Bratislava. We were all, this place that was foreign to us, a beautiful place on the other side of the world, and filming it back to back, and the way it's going to be coming out, this sort of episodic theatrical experience, it all just feels really unique. And they've gone all out. I wonder if they're going to do this for Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 as well.
I'm sure they would.
Maybe at the end of this, maybe as soon as this ends, we come out, they just replace it with 2, and we can do the premiere. That will save a lot of money. And then just change it to 3 as well.
I would be there too.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just change a jacket. You just change a jacket. We swap jackets.
Yes, we swap jackets.
And then by the 3rd one, we swap jackets again, and we'll swap pants.
Yes, exactly.
And then by then, we're good. No one will know the difference. We got all unique outfits. We're fine.
I have the ticket.
Oh God, I don't have the ticket.
Yeah. Want to watch it?
Yeah, please. I'll take your ticket.
How scared would I be?
Have you seen? Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
No, I haven't.
Neither have I. I haven't seen the full. I've seen some of it in ADR, but I haven't seen the full thing yet.
So this is our first time watching it?
Yes, first time watching it together. Yeah. And I can't wait to see how the audience reacts to it. I think people will love the fact that it stays faithful to the Strangers universe, to the world that it's in. It's a fresh story within that sort of Strangers universe. So enjoy when you watch it.
Is it a spoiler if I ask, do we get to hear your beautiful accent in this movie?
You get to hear these dulcet tones, but not this accent. Not this accent. But, and also you'll see, I'm kind of, my character's sort of, the seed of my character is planted in this episode, and we'll see continuing how it goes in the future episodes with my character. So there's something. It's just kind of, it's kind of an very introductory thing to my character. But the world itself, I mean, what an explosive chapter this will be, and I can't wait to see it for the first time on the big screen.